Hi everyone and welcome. My name is Jill and I am your host. And today we're going to be talking about 30 post ideas for anyone that is a physician or has a medical practice or any type of practice that serves patients. So these are some really great ideas. They're really easy to do and they will keep your social media calendar full. So make sure you stay tuned to the end. And for those of you who don't know me, I'm the owner of Fox Social Media, and my company has been helping businesses to market and grow online for over 9 years now. And I'm super excited to be doing both this YouTube show and my podcast by the same name so that I can help all of you as well. If you're watching this video today, you probably already know that it's really important to have a strong presence on social media. But if you're still not sure exactly why or if it's for you, then go back and listen to my video entitled Why Physicians Need to Be on Social Media. Your goal on social media is to be where your patients are online, hang out with them, and have the opportunity to spend some time with them outside of your office. So the objective is to find your ideal clients and also to make sure that you give them the opportunity to get to know, like, and trust you. Okay, so let's get started. An introduction. This should be a current photo of you, and in the caption you should post information about your training, why you became a doctor, and why you're passionate about what you do. A family photo. If you're comfortable with this, it's a great idea to post a current picture of your entire family and just even introduce your spouse and children by name, and make sure you talk about your family pets too. Your staff. Make sure you post a photo individually of each staff member and let people get to know them a little bit as well. Talk about their education, their training, any special interests they might have outside of the office, and also make sure you mention why they're an important member of your team. In addition, ask them what they like best about their job and mention that as well. Upcoming events. Talk about any events that you're going to attend, what they are, and what your purpose in attending them is. Event updates. Share photos and an update of how the event went. What did you do? What was your purpose there? How did it go? Just general information about it. Helpful tips. And what I mean by this is any videos or photos along with explanations that can help your patient. Maybe it's 10 tips to deal with stress, or 5 ways to floss better to get a better checkup at the dentist the next time you go, or 7 tips in dealing with cravings for a weight loss practice. Staff celebrations. Now, this can be celebrations you have for holidays or big events in your office. You want to make sure that you're sharing this and kind of inviting your prospective patients in to celebrate with you in a sense, and giving them the opportunity to see how happy and positive and caring the culture in your office is. Products and services. If you offer products and services, you want to talk about them. Do not give a sales pitch, but talk about what they are, what they do, why you recommend them to your patients, and what the benefits of them are. Success stories. This can be anything where a patient started with a problem, an illness, anything that they overcame, anything that you helped them to overcome. And here you want to post before and after photos and their story. And this is pretty obvious, but make sure 100% that you have their permission in writing to share this information, and let them look over what you're saying about them and approve it before you post it. In addition, make sure that you abide by all HIPAA regulations and all other regulations that are part of your particular industry. Inspirational posts. These can be small quotes or little graphics or even little cartoons or anything that can bring a smile to someone's face, lift their spirits, inspire them to get better, to stay the course on a tough physical journey they're dealing with. Awards. Talk about any awards that your staff receives or you receive, and make sure that you post a photo of the person holding the award and explain in layman's terms what the award is for. Press. Anytime you're mentioned in the press, make sure you share a link to the article. Now, this doesn't just mean a newspaper, TV, or radio. If you are a guest on a podcast or you're a guest blogger for someone, any type of press that you or your practice receives, you should share online. FAQs. What I would do with this is have your staff members write down a list of the most frequently asked questions. So what do your patients generally ask that you can answer online? Obviously, we're not talking about diagnosing anything like that, just simple FAQs. So make a list and post them one at a time. Discounts and promotions. Mention all discounts and promotions that your office is offering, and make sure that you give your patients a code to use to get that discount. So what you want to do is make the code specific to the social media platform you're on. In other words, the coding at the end of the URL leading the person to the discount is going to be FB20 if you're giving 20% off on Facebook, or TW20 if you're giving 20% off on Twitter. This will help you to know which platform the patients came in through, so you know which one is working best when you offer these promotions and discounts. Again, make sure that this is something that you're allowed to do in your particular field. Holidays. Anytime there is a holiday, you want to post something special to send a special wish or any kind of celebration wish to your followers. So whether it's Halloween or Christmas or Hanukkah or New Year's, whatever it is, post a special message from your office with a photo. And this basically goes hand in hand. This is National Something Day. Essentially every single day is National Something Day, whether it be National Cookie Day or National Plant a Tree Day or National Frog Day, whatever it is, every day is something. And if you Google this calendar of holidays, you will find a free list of all of them. Go through the list and pick out a couple and just find something funny or something just silly, fun, funny, even educational that you can post about this. Again, make sure you use a graphic or a photo along with it, and pick the ones that will interest your particular patients. Reviews. Anytime you get a good review on any platform, you should be sharing that on your social media. Now, what I do for one of my attorney clients is I will post a graphic that I created that says the name of his office and 5-star reviews at the bottom, and it has 5 gold stars on the graphic because he gets a lot of good reviews. And along with that, in the caption, I will quote exactly what the review is and mention the person's first name and the city they live in as well. Charity work. It's so important for every business to do something, some sort of charity work and support a cause. This should be something that's super close to your heart and that you feel strongly about. What you want to do is talk about before and after, and show photos, and encourage your patients and your followers to join along with you and help this charity as well. Office tours. This is a great job for the outgoing social butterfly in your office who loves to chat, knows everyone, and has a real good handle on what the rooms are used for in your office. They can walk through, they can introduce each staff member briefly as they're doing this. And again, this will make your prospective patients feel a lot more comfortable, kind of like they've been there before, and take away some of those jitters about making that first appointment with you. Giveaways. Now, a few things here. Make sure you are allowed to do this in your particular field. But what you want to do with this, if you're allowed to, is give away something that only your patients want. Don't use a gift card. Everybody and their brother will want that, and you'll get a whole list of people that have no interest in your business whatsoever. So make it real specific to your patients. The other thing I would recommend that you do is to choose something that is not traditionally covered by medical, dental, vision, insurance, because people aren't as likely to sign up for the giveaway to win if they are going to get it for free anyway. And the third thing I want to recommend here is that you require people to follow you on that social media platform and send them to a landing page to enter. This way you're capturing their email addresses. It's super important to build your email list. Lastly, make sure you follow the rules of each social media platform as well. Anything and everything new. Consider social media, and especially Facebook, as a mini interactive, always changing website. So you want to be sharing information about everything, anything new. You got a new product, you got a new staff member, anything new with your social media followers. Basic information. Okay, this is super boring. I know that, and you're not going to do this a lot, but I'm surprised at how often my clients get questions about what are your hours? Where are you open on this holiday? That kind of thing. So go ahead and post basics, address, phone number, office hours. You're only going to do this once in a while, and maybe take a photo of the outside of your building so it's super recognizable from the street when you post this. Humor, this is huge. This is absolutely huge. Share something funny, a meme, a quote, a photo, anything that relates to your patients, your community, something they'll get a kick out of that'll make them smile, laugh, giggle. As you all know, humor is one of the best types of medicine there is out there, and it's great to use on social media. Now, that being said, it's super important to know how to do it right. So make sure that you watch my video called How to Use Humor Properly on Social Media and Gain Superfans. Fun facts. Okay, this can be anything that maybe you have a question that would make it on Jeopardy and you know the answer to it and it pertains to your industry. So the scale was invented in 1812 by Joe Smith or whatever. I'm making that up, obviously. But anything like that. Did you know this food was first eaten by this group of people? Or you can tell basically by what I'm saying, what I'm talking about here, kind of Jeopardy question type things with the photo, of course. Community information. You are part of your community and you want to make sure that your community knows they're important to you. So you're going to share, maybe the local high school just won a national championship, or maybe a local business just got a huge award. Anything that is big news and that the majority of your patients would be interested in. Make sure you share that and congratulate those people as well. Infographic. Now you want to post something, maybe you're a gastroenterologist and you post something about how the digestive system works, or anything like that. Maybe you're a physical therapist and you're going to post how exactly the back works and why you're getting pain when you move in this certain way. Any kind of infographic that would help your patients to visually see and understand a process, an exercise, anything that can help them. Other people's content. There are a lot of great posts out there, and there are a lot of very qualified people that write them. And essentially, you have to make sure you're allowed to share them. But basically, if somebody posts something that has a share link under it, you're allowed to share it. Just make sure you give proper credit to that person. Polls. People love to be asked their opinion, and they really like participating in a poll. Now, these can be fun, or they can help you gain information to know what your patients want, what they're having trouble with, what problem you can solve for them. So within both Facebook and Twitter, there's a built-in poll mechanism. Introduce a colleague. Talk about a trusted colleague, maybe someone that you're constantly referring people to. Maybe even do a short interview with that person on video. Staff news. Anytime a staff member celebrates anything at all, a new staff member, birthday, a promotion, anything like that, make sure that you take some photos and congratulate that person publicly. Along with all of these to-dos on social media, there are some not to-dos as well. So make sure that you watch my video called Do Not Post These Things on Social Media. This is an important short video to go through just to be sure you have a good handle on what is not appropriate to post online. Sharing all these different types of information on social media can really help your prospective patients get to know you, learn about you, like you, trust you, and you can start to build a relationship with them so that they are comfortable making an appointment and walking in your door. The other cool thing that it does is it really helps your staff members to know that they're an important part of your practice and that you value them as well. So this is all a huge win-win situation. It's fun, it's super positive, it makes everyone feel great, and most importantly, it can help you bring in a lot more of your perfect patients. Thank you again for joining me today. And if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to this channel, because every week I'll be posting information that will help you to both market and grow your small business, your personal brand, your medical practice, or your blog. Thank you again for joining me, and I'm looking forward to catching up with you next week.